Oh, WTF the fuck is up, YouTube? Actually, why would I talk about this while looking at this? Why does she look ugly? See, I don't understand why she looks ugly in this screen, but it's weird because if you turn the graphics down, she actually looks kind of hot. Again, I don't know how. I can't play the game on these graphics. And this is probably a photo that has been tampered with. But anyway, there I go rambling again. I guess I'll talk. See, this is the type of content I used to do, right? Let's turn that down so that's not blasting in my ears. This is the content that I used to do. I used to talk whilst playing the game. Ow. I absolutely hit the fucking mic. I guess today I'm going to talk about the problem. This is fucking loud. Holy. Well, it's loud to me. I used to talk about game like shit while I was playing the game, but the problem with that was. Hold on. Hello? Okay. Still learning OBS. Hold on. The problem with that was I'd lose my train of thought. And I'll do it again. Like, I'll lose my train of thought again. So just pepper your anus, because it's about to happen. So, this game has lots of exploits and lots of problems. And for me, it's this goofy-ass stuttering. But, if the game is stuttering like that, and you quick save, I mean, well, it should get better, but it obviously has. It gets slightly better. Hold on. Okay, no, I guess the game figured it out. It's like, usually the stuttering would get better. Let me get into a less populated area, like right here. And this is me attempting to play on medium settings, and apparently it doesn't even work. Well, on somewhat high settings. Yeah, but usually if the game would stutter like that and you quick save, it should get better. But see, now the game understands, oh, what? You want to get better with this bullshit? Nah, you're not allowed to. Sorry, man. And I don't know why that is. And that's just on the graphical thing. Yeah, the game just... Well, it's probably the shit running in the background, so... That's probably the thing. Like, I'm having OBS run. But... Fuck it, let's go back to my ship. What? I'm pressing A. That's also another problem. If shit is stuttering to Jesus and you want to do something, it's not gonna work. But anyway, there are so many exploits to this game. Like if you have contraband on your ship and they're about to scan you, you can just fast travel to a planet, onto the planet, but it has to be like Sidonia on Mars or like Aquila City. Has to be there. And if you do that, like it's like nothing will happen. You'll just fast travel quickly to the planet before they can stop their scanning, and that'll be that. And being a Bethesda game, there are gonna be lots of exploits that are just ridiculous. Like, I can only imagine. Like, I haven't seen anything about the game. I don't care. I'd rather find things myself. Like, I'd rather collect my organs myself. And there's also this other thing where, because if you complete missions, you get what, like 100 and something EXP? But you can just go to a planet and just kill a bunch of creatures, and you can get objectively more than that. Like, if you want a power level while putting barely anything into the game, Okay, yeah, this isn't going to be effective because there's so much shit running in the background. So, oops. See, I don't know why it has a problem with just showing the damn. Let's just do this. Let's look at her ugly ass face. There we go. There's also another thing where if you place items like onto your ship, as long as you do not edit the ship, because when you edit the ship, it'll be like, oh, it'll place everything on the ship into your storage. But as long as you don't do that, you can pretty much line your ship with whatever the fuck you want. Like, I guess I'll show you this before my game dies of cringe. Because I have so many items. I'm playing on controller. Get up. Please don't obliterate my PC. Like, I get it. I'm trying to play on slightly harder settings and see what all I need to overclock to make it slightly better. You shouldn't have to overclock your fucking PC just to play this game on minimum, by the way. That's goofy, but like Todd Howard says, it just works. I think I've experienced 2 crashes in this game. But yeah. And there's also another thing. I have something for you. I talked about that house you get from one of the characters in a previous video. But for some reason it's not considered your house because I just stored a bunch of resources that I got tired of carrying around in the ship. Get the fuck out of my way there. That's another thing. Your NPC friends will fucking body block you. And it is goddamn annoying. Because there's enemies called Terramorphs. They're like the Death Claws of this universe. That motherfucker roars and I lose half my goddamn health. Because again, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. So everything... Well, there's also another exploit. Like if you want a bunch of shit, like a bunch of weapons and shit, here's all my resources just piled up in this corner. Because I don't care to carry it. And if I'm not mistaken, what the fuck are all y'all doing here? Weird asses. Here's all the spacesuits, the weapons, the helmets, the clothes that I just have. This is probably the reason why it's stuttering. Because it's computing all of this shit. And as long as you do not modify your ship, like I physically cannot sell all this shit to people to get rid of it. So I just piled it up in the back of my ship. Like, as long as you do not edit that ship, all this will stay. But back on the Terramorph thing, like, the Terramorphs will, like, effectively one-shot me. Only to get fucking body blocked by your companions and fucking killed. Also, on hardest difficulty, you will be hyper-focused to hell. Like, your companion can be shooting the shit out of the enemy. No, they will hyper-focus you. Which is annoying. Actually, you know what? This game will quit stuttering for 5 seconds. Like, I'm pressing A, but I'm not climbing the ladder. Why is that, game? Why is that? Goofy ass game. Well, I guess I'm stuck down here. Another thing is, if you want just a lot of items and better items, just play on the hardest difficulty because it changes the drops of even the shittiest enemies. Even the enemies that you kill in 2 hits have a chance of dropping like an epic. And even more shit. I don't understand why I can't climb that now. Oh my fucking god, but whatever. And that's another exploit of the game. Just play on the hardest fucking difficulty. And another problem with the game is, I don't know, I'm just over the whole NPC playing your mother and being like your internal monologue. Okay, that's slightly better. because like they will say some goofy shit if you're carrying too much. Your NPC followers will say some goofy shit if you know, drop items or if you're shooting, and I get the idea of that, right? But it's annoying after like and they say about the same voice lines too, and it's like, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do me like this. Oh wow, that's better. Let's see if.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Yeah, see, that's just got better. See, this is my home dog right here. Vasco. I don't care about that bear guy. What are other exploits? Oh yeah. Apparently you don't get any EXP from kills your allies do. So, am I recording or streaming? So I always have to check this, right? I'm just, okay, we're recording. Fuck, no, fuck, no. Damn it. And usually if you go into your menu and your autos, you quick save, it kind of works. But you don't get any of the EXP that your allies kill, like from the kills that your allies do. But because on the hardest difficulty, enemies will be like 90% accurate, even if they're like Gears of War style, the blind aiming at you. That also applies to your allies. So your allies will just become kill-stealing assholes at that point. It's like you want to give them better gear, but you know if you do, they're going to steal all your kills. And again, even on the hardest difficulty, you want to be actually benefiting from combat. You don't just want your allies to take it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, also another problem. Because I have auto turrets on my ship. But I've hit situations where if my auto turrets accidentally shoot an ally in combat, because the ships are like up each other's ass in a dogfight, until it comes to you, then all of a sudden they actually know how to fucking fight and are a pain in the ass. Like, if my auto turret shoots a friendly, they'll become my enemy, and I'll get a bounty. Everyone will hate me. Yada yada yada. I can't tell you how many goddamn times I've restarted and had to reload simply because the game screwed me. Like, oh, you gotta love it. What's another exploit? Oh yeah, I might go to Akala City because that's where my collection of harvested human organs are. That's the game will let me.
Hey, you might want this.
Like I'm running on something else on my other computer, on my other monitor to see what I need to do to overclock this shit. Alright, we're taking off. But a couple friends at work are coming through and helped me buy a better PC, which I was going to get anyway. But then Starfield came out and I was like, nah, I got to get this now. So hopefully this will be a lot better. I think the only difficulty is in ship combat because, you know, obviously NPC combat. You know, but Bethesda AI, at least in this game, is actually good. Like, they will try to flank you. They'll try to nade you out of hiding. If you're running from them, they'll try to push the advantage. But the problem is, if you're pushing the advantage, they'll run. Like, I mean, they'll go on a 50-mile run so far away from you. It's like, okay, you think he's hiding behind his crate because it's on his base. No, he left the base area He's now off in the fucking wild getting killed by God knows what the hell is out there. And usually there's a few decent skills that there's just no reason why you wouldn't take. Because of their wording, it's like, well, that's just amazing in like 90% of the fucking situations. Like, you'd be an idiot not to take those skills. If the game will load, I can show you a couple of them.
Bumping retros.
Oh, yeah. The game will not scan you until the minute you put contraband on your ship or in your ship's inventory. Then they will scan you. It's like, I see. Like, particle beam weapons have 5% crit chance. I use the big bang weapon. What's that weapon? Or the big shot. At that band. This is my go-to weapon. Now, I hate that it's normal rarity or common rarity, but I had a blue one, but it wasn't advanced. It didn't do as much damage, but I think it lowered the armor. But there's also a skill that has a chance to do that. Yeah, this skill, armor penetration. Like, at first you just ignore armor. Then after a while, enemy armor is decreased by 25% for 6 seconds after a crit hit. Like, this is just a skill that works in any situation. Like, it's just objectively better. Because my thing is to at least to power down to the good, decent skill, like this one. Automatic ship weapons deal 10% more damage. Reduces all targets mode cost and reduces all targeting mode cost by 20%. There's this one that nearby enemies take damage when you boost and have a chance to catch fire. So this is pretty much like, not that, but this is pretty much like, what was that shit in Outer Worlds that slows shit down? There's also a drug that does that, slows down the world around you. It's called Aurora. I mean, again, it's pretty much the same thing as in Outer Worlds. The thing is, that's contraband. So, and if you get spotted with contraband, they'll try getting a hold of you, but if you fuck off, then you get a bounty. And at least for me, they'll send the fucking Navy SEALs after my ass for daring to have a single thing of Aurora on my fucking ship. They will send a level 50 fucking battleship after me to fuck me up. Like, to say it's a journey, like, that shit was a journey, not an experience. That shit journeyed me to the fucking pearly gates of hell in like 2 seconds. That's because I had a single thing of Aurora. That's a single thing of contraband on my ship. So that shit is amazing. Like, yeah, here I'm gonna probably go down to this. It's like a reactor produces 1 extra unit of power. That's for your ship, because in most, like, well, at least in games like Star Sector, Star Trader, those space sim games, you can allocate power on my lower left hand screen. You can allocate power to shit. Right now, I don't have nearly enough reactor bullshit. You also need. There's also skills that can give you better thingies and better stuff and things. I don't much care for them because I think I have a decent ship. Oh yeah, I was going to do a quest here. Oh yeah, I think my ship, I can go all the way to, I think, here. Is this where that guy's house is? Yeah, I can plot a course all the way from effectively one side of the galaxy to another. And it only take, what, not even half. Like, that's a fraction of my fuel consumption. See, that's... I probably need to get rid of the fuel things and probably either add more weapons or more storage, more... yeah, but... But, yeah... I can effectively go anywhere with this fucking ship in the galaxy, and that's pretty high, if I do say so myself. And again, well, I mean, you get this ship from an early game area, but it also costs like 300,000 credits, which you're probably not going to come across until early mid-game. Or if you do what I do and just kill a bunch of people and sell their shit, do a bunch of quests. Oh yeah, you gotta love that stuff. Oh hell yeah. I have to deal with it, so you do too. Stuttering a little bit more than it should because I have Google and OBS running and I'm recording. Oh yeah, there's this other... I do enjoy the quest lines. Like there's this one quest... Spoilers, by the way.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective.
Man, I don't care about your damn scanning. There's this one quest line where you're effectively... Spoilers. Where you're effectively, captured by SysDef. They're effectively the Navy SEALs of this whole place. And they want to take down the... I think they're called the Crimson Pirates or the Crimson Fleet. They kidnap you to do that. But you have to infiltrate them first. So it's a quest line where you're effectively forced to get to know every single individual character in the Crimson Fleet. And I like quests like that because it forces you to like these characters, only to at the end of it have to choose between them and the SysDef guys. I'm assuming if you chose the Crimson Fleet, people will hate you, but it's understandable. Obviously, I chose SysDef, and when I did that, I just blew through that area with the Crimson Fleet, just mercilessly killing the people that I got to know and enjoyed, and even people that I added to the fleet because they helped me out. And it's good, it's amazing. You just mercilessly murder the people you get to know. Like there is no closure or nothing, and I'm down for it. It's fucking amazing. Also, there's people called the Trade Authority. You can sell anything to them. Stolen shit, you know. They're pretty much like my personal cum dump to get rich off. I just effectively make them broke. But yeah, see, this is the one outpost I made effectively to store my contraband. But there is this issue when you make an outpost, because to my knowledge,
I have something for you.
shut the hell up there. If your game unsyncs on Steam, then resyncs, like, things get a little wacky. See, you see how this tree wasn't here when I first made this outpost. Like, it just wasn't there, but it just spawned out the ether, and there's this other thing that spawned out the ether that makes no sense. Well, it's gone now, but there used to be a rock that was right here, pointing through everything.
Hey, need something?
Yeah, now there's a fucking geological hazard in the ground. Tree right there, and apparently I can't use any of it. Shut the hell up. I can't use any of this stuff because it keeps saying, oh no, I can. Holy shit. Because at first it would say that it's obstructed. But I guess it's not obstructed. Now, okay, that's fucking new. And obviously, like any place that you own, you can just dump your shit and it will stay. I'm assuming this is like 30-some things worth of nickel and all of that. You got these things that are filled to the brim with contraband. Like, look at this shit. 20 human organs, sentient AI, Peru, black market antiquities, human organs. Like this really, Barrett? What the fuck are you even doing? There's that tree that totally was not there whenever I placed this shit down, because it wouldn't even let me place the shit down at that point. Same thing with that. I'm not sure I want to make this more homey, but right now I need a place to store my shit. Oh yeah, there is one crucial bug that I'm not entirely mad about, but the fact that it exists, like, because whenever you go into your outpost thing, right? Okay, so you have your generator that needs to be powered by helium-3. Okay. But in order to power this, like, you can't just store helium-3 in the generator. You have to link it to, like, one of these gas storages. And this, then you put the helium-3 in this, it'll supply the helium-3 to that, and that will power everything else. The issue is, because you can turn this on, right? Not like that. Have to go out. So you can turn this on by pressing A, right? And you can turn it off by pressing A again. The bug is even if it is off, if you have helium-3, say, sitting in here, that's linked to the generator, even if it's off, apparently it still takes away from the helium-3, and it will deplete it eventually. Like, I just found this out, and it was kind of annoying because it was the same way with this that was linked to that. So even if it's off, if it's still linked to the generator, it will expend that helium-3, which is pretty goddamn annoying. Like, I wish I knew that beforehand, because, man, that was like 300 things of helium-3 down the drain. I mean, I'm not too tore up about it, but I'm gonna just chalk that down to being a glitch. Now, it's probably explained. See, then I put power to this, and this adds the solid, or the aluminum, to that. I mean, I like the system. It's just, I honestly just don't care. Like, I just want to store my contraband and human organs somewhere while the game stutters. Yeah, I autosave and it gets, no, that's better. And this is usually what I do. I just go around murdering animals, like in Minecraft. See, that's like 90 HP. I think the goofy looking dog things can get anywhere between like... I'm trying to pull that. Oh yeah! See? You see that on the ground? I think particle weapons do that, and here's another issue. Because that effect can spread between people. And if it spreads, even your allies, and it does like damage per second over time. So it's like bleed or being poisoned. It does damage over time. If, say, someone from Constellation steps into it, it's fine. But if someone you hired step into it, they'll get pissy and be like, oh, I don't want to talk to you no more. You're an idiot. Fuck you. And again, I'm gonna chalk that down to yet another bug. Because apparently the guys from Constellation, like that place, don't actually care if you keep shooting them in the fucking mouth. But people say that you hired to be as crew, they will care. You know, since they actually take money, and that's money down the... Like, I can't tell you how many times I've redid a game because I was like, huh? Why does she hate me? Only to find out that I guess I'm gonna call it the particle effect from this gun nipped the person that was with me, and they're like, fuck you. So yeah, that's pretty fucking annoying. Also, this is one of the best guns I have. Like, there is, like, if I face Terramorphs, I immediately whip this shit out. Like, look how much fucking damage that does. There's another one. Yes, there is. Hey, asshole. And every time you get a crit, it staggers. And because of that, ignoring armor and even shredding armor on crits is fucking amazing. Like, I don't know if this is the best weapon in the game, in my opinion, but it is definitely one of the best, especially for me. There's also, what is this? The Varoon. This is another weapon. Like, I hate the Varoon, but I love their weapons. They're also particle weapons. I love them. Again, this is also common rarity, and it does a shit ton of damage for a common weapon, but God forbid I find better versions of this in the Big Bang, because then I'll be murdering shit. But is that it? Is that everything? Is that all the exploits? Oh yeah. The areas you've been to will occasionally be grayed out, and people will move in. Taking a sip of my drink. Because initially, I would store my contraband in, like, crates of areas like this. Like this abandoned autonomous farm that I recently killed a bunch of people at. But a friend told me, no, if you keep it there, it's just going to disappear. So in this mad dash, I was like, oh god, I gotta sell all my organs and shit. Only to find out that I think this place is owned by someone, because there's a ship right there. And only to find out that I can just make an outpost and store shit there. So I'm like, I'm gonna just do that. So I effectively threw like hours of gameplay down the shitter just because I did not want to sell my contraband. Wait, is that a pirate ship? Or is that just Spacer Raccoon? Is this just a free ship? Okay, now I'm not going to jump in it because I would fuck everything up. on my stronghold, but hey, free ship if you have enough piloting for it. I guess it's yours, you know. You can also board ships. But yeah. Wait, that was a different ship, because I remember fondly going through this area, and there was a different ship there. And I took it. So apparently areas re-give shit. Because yeah, I remember there was this place with the robots. What's that sound? I was about to say, well, you can sell ships. I don't much care to sell ships after I get them. I mean, I sold a couple, but not anything I care to do. And I probably have so much fucking credits that it's actually impossible for me to spend it all. Because credits are so easy to come by in this game. I'm trying to find more things to fucking kill like this thing. See, with this gun, it kills them objectively faster. Yep, look at that fucking man. And they do a lot of damage to you. They can probably one or two tap me. Oh my god, so I'm gonna have to kill this small family of ostriches real fast. No. Son of a bitch. Better not be a kill-stealing whore, Barrett. Ow. Okay. Ow. Yeah. Okay, so I guess they don't shoot that. You better not kill that asshole. I need the XP. Aha. See, 30 XP. Another 30 XP. See, it's just better, apparently, to just go through and kill shit on planets. Because you get so much more XP than even doing quests. I know that you don't kill him, I kill him. I need the XP. Aha, how does it feel? Now I need the XP from you. See, that's another issue. The auto aim fucks you. Every single goddamn time the auto aim fucks you. There has to be a way to turn off auto aim. Save on travel, save on rest, save on... There has to be a way. There probably isn't, because obviously this game is made for game journalists. Oh yeah, another one. I haven't found out how to use the damn jetpack. Like, okay, I'm looking in the key bindings, right? That's a jump. Sneak. I mean, that's fire boosters, but that's for the spaceship. Then I'm like, okay, let's go down to help. Controls. Move, look around, sprint. And see, it says Y to jump / boost pack. But see, when I do it, right? I have to do that to say fuck you with someone stuttering. It's like I am mashing Y right now. Right? But I'm not, and you're wondering, Disco, you fucking idiot. You need to do it with the fucking spacesuit on. And I'm like, okay, I got the spacesuit. Where's that the one? Yeah, it's not another one. I got this, which... Okay, this isn't. I thought this was a boost pack. Yeah, this pack. I don't think that's a boost pack I have on me. Hold on. Do you have a boost pack on you?
Need something?
No, I'm trying to prove a point here. I'm trying to. I know you're stuttering, and now you're awkwardly looking flirtatious at me. But I need to prove a point here. Now the game's having trouble. It's like, no, you're not allowed to prove that point, you fucking idiot. Do you have a boost pack on you? Okay, see, I have this mining pack, which apparently gives you a basic boost pack. So, okay, let's equip this.
Well, that's all I have too.
Okay. Basic boost pack. And according to the key bindings, I need to just press Y. I am mashing Y right now, and nothing's happening. Is this... I've seen people use boost packs when they didn't have the spacesuits on, but you can clearly see the spacesuit on, and it's not boosting. And I'm like, okay, let's revert to PC control. See, I'm using mouse and keyboard. Now let's go to the settings. Go to help. Go to controls. See, when you go here, WAS to move, L, shift to sprint and sneak. Boost pack is now space. You can hear me mashing my space bar. I'm holding my space bar and nothing's happening. Am I supposed to be moving? Yeah, it's not boosting. Why the fuck is my camera so fucking close to me? Like, what am I supposed to do to activate that boost pack? I haven't yet to figure out how to use the fucking boost pack. And I must be dumb. Like, I must be a fucking idiot because it ain't working for me. So yeah, I guess that's everything. All the exploits and the problems. Oh yeah, another problem is because some areas you go to are clearly quest areas, but you don't know that because it doesn't section them off to indicate to you that it's, oh hey, it's probably a quest area. So if you're just exploring, you can come across a quest area and completely fuck things up, and I find that just annoying because because I want to be immersed into this goddamn game where I'm just murdering animals. But then you come across the quest area on accident, and it's like, oh well, I would like to have come across this. So the game needs, in my opinion, do a better job at sectioning shit off that are clearly for quests. Or if there is an area for a quest, have the trigger be closer. Because the point of the game is to go in a direction and find a thing and activate a quest, right? Like, is that not the point? Like, I figured that was the point. Like, that's how they marketed the game, but for some reason, that's just not implemented right. It's just it's implemented goofily. I seen an animal all the way over there. I need EXP. Like, I'm an EXP war right now. My kill. Now there's Asta who's about to get murderized. There's another one about to murderize me. Hey, I got fuck off. That's you. See, I probably got like what, 300-400 EXP just going around killing these animals. It's like, why would I, like, you can just farm EXP out here and face absolutely zero repercussions. Like, if you want to farm levels, just become a PETA nightmare, just murder animals. And in Starfield, obviously, you don't do it in real life. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Don't kill me now, I'm so close. You see what I mean with it? I say they will hyper-focus you. I mean, they'll occasionally go after your allies, but the minute you tag them, they
ready for this. Are you?
well, hey, there's another one. Time to brutally murderize this. Sorry, man. I don't want to do this, but I need the XP. And again, you can do this on any planet. And this game has a okay variety of animals and on the planet. But there's some planets where the animals are clearly the same, but different. It's like when you copy your homie's homework, but you gotta make it different. They're off the teacher. Yeah, there are some things that are like that. And if you've been traveling through this game enough, some places, areas will start to look the same. I know y'all probably think I'm a mass murdering idiot, but hey, you know, I'm just trying to make it out here in these streets. Oh yeah, another thing, because one of the traits I picked for my character is a neon street rat, because there is a city called, well, Neon City, and the way it's marketed is kind of like, you know, the cyberpunk Night City. But unlike the problem is, unlike Cyberpunk, Bethesda doesn't actually have the balls to show things that are clearly implied, right? But I mean, that's neither here nor there. That's a completely different video. But I chose a neon street rat, so to my character that would effectively be like going home. Because, see, I like to put pieces of myself into my characters, but I also like to make a completely different character, but with pieces of me in them. So you'd think going to Neon City would smack open an entire areas of dialogue, because my character is clearly from that place, but it only just gives you, what, 1 or 2 dialogue options. Now, there are certain dialogue options when you're trying to persuade that if you're a Neon Street Rat on Neon City, you'll just automatically win. But I just feel like they should have went more in depth with that. Like, it's clearly not just a thing for dialogue. Like, that's my whole, apparently the prelude of my entire character, and I just think they could have went deeper into that instead of, I don't know, the pronouns that no one cares about. But we've already talked about that. So, I guess that's my final thoughts on the game. Is there anything else? Yeah, I think that's everything about my thoughts on the game. Is there anything else I can kill around here? Like, I need that EXP farm. I'm a hunter. I should have picked the hunter trait, because I do be killing things for no reason for that EXP. You know, at first I feel bad, but initially I felt bad, but now I'm like, well, do it for the EXP, bud. Well, on that stuttering note, I'm gonna call it. Have fun.